So, question: Can we find our bishop, our apostles, our prophets, our teachers, our so-called soft mame for with their highly sportings? Can we find them in our church today, worshiping? But the Bible says that David danced before the Lord with all his might. God bless you, viewers. My name is Reverend Foster Odo again. I'm back again with Positive Mindset, the True Worshipper, but this time with episode 6. I want you to share the link for me and just share to the church, to leaders of worship and praise everywhere. Today we are dealing with worship always involves action, not mere words. Worship always involves action. Remember the day that God, the time in the book of Genesis chapter 22 verse 1, that Abraham took a journey to the mountain. He was taking a journey to the mountain to worship, to sacrifice, and to worship God. The Bible said on the third day he lifted up his eyes and saw the mountain. So worship is about action, not just a mere words. And let's look at David in the book of Psalm. That's 2 Samuel chapter 6, verse 14 to 15. He said that then David danced before the Lord with all his might. Dance before. Are you sure that you can dance before him? And some of us, we dance in church when our pastors are around. We dance in church when you are looking good. You dance in church when you have money in your pocket. You dance in church when things are fine for you. When you have people who just clap for you and make noise on you. But you see, you have to dance at any time in church. Whether you are poor or you are rich, you are down or you are up, whether you have or you don't have, at any time. David had to dance, a whole king. And I want to ask you a question. Can we find our bishop, our apostles, our prophets, our teachers, our so-called soft mame for with their highly sportings? Can we find them in our church today, worshiping? But the Bible said that David danced before the Lord with all his might. He did not even left some of his might. The Bible said that with all his might. When we come to church, you are looking for somebody to dance before you dance. He made you purposely for praise. He made you purposely for worship. So in the atmosphere of worship in our church, God have to see everybody worshiping. Or sorry, any homage. When we come to church, we say worship praise and worship and dancing belongs to members. It doesn't belong to pastors. And you see, pastors will be in their room, in their office. Then after everything, they will call them. That it's time for preaching. Who told you? David, a whole king. David, a shepherd boy, a king, a warrior, a fighter, a musician, everything anointed. Even he was a prophet. He left everything. The Bible said he danced before the Lord with all his might. And David was wearing a lily. A lily. Atadia ben. What are you wearing? Atadia ben na wosha ubashora. When you come to church, you don't want to dance. You don't want to make a noise. You don't want to do something for God. He gave you the life. He gave you everything that you have today. I'm here to let you know that worship always involves action, not just mere words. Do you love him? Do you care for him? Do you know what he told Peter? Odomia, if you love me, do this. If you love me, do that. Then 15, he said that, so David and all the house of Israel brought the ark of the Lord with shouting and the sound of trumpet. Remember, if you do as a leader, your members will do. If you dance as a senior pastor, if you dance as a worship leader, if you dance as a choir leader, whatever you do as a leader, your members will follow. Whatever you do as a bishop, your members will follow. Now, when you see a worshiping and a dancing church, look for the pastor. When you see a worship and a dancing church, look for the pastor's wife. Because who your pastor is affects your church. If your pastor and the wife doesn't like worship and praise and dancing, it will affect the members. Now let me give you some steady points here. Worship is about what we say to him. In times of worship and praise, it's about what you say to him. It's about what you say to him. It's about what the words you utter to him. Then number two, worship is about what we do for him. When we come to church, what are the things you say in your time of your worship? What are the words you utter? Because of say, no, what you say and what you do. The last one, worship is about what you offer to him. What do you have in your hand? What words do you have? What can you do? What can you offer? Remember, what can you say? And what can you do? And what can you offer? In times of worship, God wants your involvement. If you have to kneel. If you want to sleep on the floor, sleep on the floor. Forget about your gabardine and poresta and dirija, that dress and the makeups and eyebrow and all the Gucci's. Forget about them. David danced with all his mind. And so David was, then he made a comment saying, and David was wearing a linen, very costly linen. But Nina not the bathroom. What do you have to give to God in times of worship? God bless you. See you next episode. Bye-bye. God bless you again. My name is Reverend Foster Odoy. I want to introduce to you my books. I have 8 books. I have 4 books about marriage and sex. Then I have 4 books on music and worship. But I want to introduce to you my 4 books now. My first book is about the Singer's Vocal Manual. The Singer's Vocal Manual is about training your voice, knowing your voice, and have control over your voice, and have a good voice. So please, you get it. God bless you. Then I have the second book also we have, What Every Singer Must Know. What every singer must know. Everything that you want to know as a singer. You want to know your stage presence, your stage performance, whatever. Please, you can just get this book. What Every Singer Must Know. It will help you, your church choir and everything. God bless you. Then I have the rebirth of worship. The rebirth of worship. We have to bring back. When you hear the word rebirth, that means that something has been there already, but we are bringing it back again. Worship has been there already, but how are we doing it today? Get this book, The Rebirth of Worship. Then also, I have my last book, The Positive Mindset of a True Worshipper. When you go through the media or the social media, I have this positive mindset episode that is moving around. This is the book I've been getting my information. That's my book. So please get it, and God will bless you. If you want to get it, you can just call me 0244-712616 or 02590013. Just call me, WhatsApp me, then we'll see what we can do. God bless you. God bless you. I love you all. Shalom.